Wolves, Nighthawks, welcome to this week's Thursday thriller, The Rock, Paper, Scissor Challenge. Let's see how this is done. For this week's challenge, you will not be needing a rock, and you won't be needing any scissors either, but you will be needing some paper, and with this paper, you'll need a little bit of tape, which will help you, and I'll show you that in a moment. And of course, you'll be needing your suspenseful 1-minute timer. And as usual, you will not be needing a stapler. Now back to that piece of paper. You are going to roll your piece of paper up and make this roll as tight of a roll as you can. And then with your tape, you're going to take a piece of tape and put a little piece on one end of your roll to hold the edge together and on the other end of your roll. And you might even want to put one in the middle to make it as tight as you can. And this is what you will need for today's challenge. Should we tell them what they're about to do? What do you think? How do you really feel? To do this week's challenge, you're going to first start by taking the paper stick that you made and placing it on your wrist, which is the rock. Once you've placed the paper on your rock, toss the rock in the air so the stick flies up in the air and try to catch it between the scissors, which will be your fingers. You're going to catch it between two fingers so it will look like this. Toss and catch, and then 2 straddle jumps. That's 1 point. Once you've done that, you'll do it again and follow that with 2 more straddle jumps. Now, in the case that you miss when you toss the stick in the air, you still must do your 2 straddle jumps before retrieving the stick and then setting it back on your rock to toss in the air again and catch it. And you keep doing this for 1 full minute. If you would like to make the challenge a little easier, you can place the paper stick on the rock, toss it in the air and catch it between your hands instead of between your fingers. For an added challenge, you could place the stick on your non-dominant hand, toss it in the air and catch it with your opposite hand. The objective of this week's challenge: how many rock, paper, scissor catches followed by 2 straddle jumps can you do in 1 minute? Let's see how Mr. Fisher does.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea how many that was. Let's check the replay and count them up. Wolves, Nighthawks, it's your turn. Try as many times as you want to get your highest score. Good luck. Today's thriller, Knives and Wolf Hawks. That wasn't gonna work. No, come here. Rock, paper, scissor catches and double Give it a shot, and I... Welcome to this week's Thursday Thriller. I forgot what it was called. The challenge this week's in... Wolves, Nighthawks. The rock, paper, scissor challenge. Kind of need to be centered. Oh, the camera's over here. The rock, paper, scissor. Ow! And then we'll give you a chance to... That's not what I want to say. Wolves, Nighthawks, welcome to this week's Thursday Thriller. Jeez, that was loud in their ears, I bet. And do it as many times as you want. That's not right. Should we tell them? Followed by 2